Welcome everyone to Who Died Today America. Today we take a moment to honor the incredible actors we've lost on this day, January 25th, 2025. Their work has left a lasting impact on cinema, and we are grateful for the memories they've given us through their remarkable performances. Our thoughts are with their families and fans as we reflect on their legacies. Before we begin today's tribute, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. This means a lot to us. Thank you for joining us in this heartfelt remembrance. Let's begin. Anthony Leonard Platt, widely known by his stage name DJ Unk, passed away on January 24th at the age of 42. DJ Unk gained widespread fame in the mid-2000s with his chart-topping hit Walk It Out, a track that became a cultural phenomenon and solidified his place in hip-hop history. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, on March 28, 1982, Platt was deeply influenced by the vibrant music scene of his hometown. He began his career as a DJ before transitioning into rapping, quickly making a name for himself in the local underground scene. Signed to Big Oomp Records, DJ Unk released his debut album, Beaten Down Yo Block, in 2006. The album included Walk It Out, which reached number 1, 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, and Two Step, another hit single that expanded his audience. DJ Unk's music was characterized by its infectious beats, danceable rhythms, and motivational lyrics that inspired listeners to hit the dance floor. His songs became staples at parties, clubs, and celebrations, and his signature tracks are credited with popularizing the Atlanta snap music sound during its peak. Beyond his music, DJ Unk was known for his engaging stage presence and his ability to connect with fans through his performances. He was also a mentor to many up-and-coming artists in Atlanta, often using his platform to highlight new talent and support the city's thriving hip-hop community. Although DJ Unk stepped back from the mainstream spotlight in later years, he continued to perform and release music independently, maintaining a dedicated fan base. He also used his platform to speak about mental health and the importance of staying true to one's creative vision. The cause of DJ Unk's death has not been publicly disclosed. Fans, friends, and collaborators have taken to social media to share tributes, celebrating his contributions to music and his role in shaping Atlanta's hip-hop legacy. DJ Unk's music remains a testament to his talent and creativity, and his influence on the dance rap genre continues to resonate with listeners worldwide. He is survived by his family, friends, and fans, who will remember him for his vibrant energy and unforgettable hits. Melba Montgomery, a trailblazing country music singer and songwriter, passed away at the age of 86. She had been battling dementia in her later years and died in a care facility in Nashville, Tennessee. Born on October 14, 1938 in Iron City, Tennessee, Montgomery was raised in Florence, Alabama, where she developed her love for music. Encouraged by her musically inclined family, she began singing in her local Methodist church and learned guitar at a young age. Her career took off in 1958 when Roy Acuff discovered her talent and invited her to tour with his band. Montgomery gained widespread recognition in 1963 after signing with United Artists Records and teaming up with George Jones for a series of hit duets. Their first collaboration, We Must Have Been Out of Our Minds, became a top 5 country hit, solidifying Montgomery as one of the leading duet artists of her time. The duo's Appalachian harmonies on songs like What's in Our Heart and Party Pickin' showcased her distinctive vocal style and earned critical acclaim. Although her duet work overshadowed her solo career initially, Montgomery achieved solo success with the 1974 hit No Charge. The song, a heartfelt tribute to motherhood, topped the Billboard Country chart and crossed over to the pop charts, cementing her legacy as a solo artist. Over her career, Montgomery collaborated with notable artists such as Gene Pitney and Charlie Louvin, and released solo hits like Don't Let the Good Times Fool You, and Angel of the Morning. In addition to her performing career, she became a respected songwriter, penning hits for artists including George Strait, What Do You Say to That?, and Patti Loveless. Montgomery's last album, Things That Keep You Going, was released in 2010, and she continued performing until 2015. Remembered as the female George Jones for her emotive delivery, she influenced generations of country artists. Melba Montgomery was predeceased by her husband, Jack Solomon, and is survived by her extended family. A funeral service will be held on January 22, 2025, at Harpeth Hills Funeral Home, where she will be laid to rest. Montgomery leaves behind a rich musical legacy that resonates with fans and artists alike. Cecile Richards, a prominent advocate for abortion rights and former president of Planned Parenthood, passed away from brain cancer. She was 67 years old. Born on April 11, 1956, in Waco, Texas, Richards was the eldest daughter of Ann Richards, the iconic former governor of Texas, and civil rights attorney David Richards. Raised in a politically active household, she developed a strong sense of justice and commitment to advocacy from an early age. After graduating from Brown University, she embarked on a career focused on workers' rights and social justice, eventually becoming a leader in the national fight for reproductive health care access. Richards served as the president of Planned Parenthood from 2006 to 2018. Under her leadership, the organization became a political and social powerhouse. She tripled its membership to 11 million supporters, strengthened its political arm, and modernized its operations. Richards was instrumental in bringing abortion access and women's health issues to the forefront of national conversations, even as the organization faced relentless attacks from opponents. Her tenure was marked by moments of intense scrutiny and challenge, including a 2015 congressional hearing following the release of secretly recorded videos alleging wrongdoing by Planned Parenthood. Richards spent weeks preparing for the pivotal hearing, where she defended the organization and its mission with poise. Beyond her role at Planned Parenthood, Richards was a fierce advocate for storytelling as a tool for social change, encouraging patients and supporters to share personal experiences to reduce stigma around abortion and healthcare access. Richards authored a memoir, Make Trouble, 2018, chronicling her career and her mother's influence on her life. She was known for her warmth, humor, and tireless dedication to causes she believed in. She is survived by her husband, Kirk Adams, their 3 children, and countless admirers who regarded her as a trailblazing leader in the fight for reproductive rights. Cecile Richards' legacy lives on through the countless lives she impacted and her unwavering commitment to justice and equality in healthcare. David Lynch, the groundbreaking filmmaker known for his surreal and provocative works, passed away at the age of 78 due to complications from emphysema. A pioneer in blending horror, noir, and surrealism, Lynch's distinctive style influenced generations of filmmakers and reshaped how audiences view cinema and television. Born on January 20, 1946, in Missoula, Montana, Lynch's early passion for art led him to the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts, where he began experimenting with film. His first feature, Eraserhead, was an unsettling black-and-white exploration of psychological dread. Though polarizing, it cemented his reputation as an auteur unafraid to challenge norms. Lynch's mainstream breakthrough came with The Elephant Man, a poignant drama that earned him 2 Oscar nominations. Despite the commercial failure of Dune, he rebounded with Blue Velvet, 1986, a dark and deeply unsettling exploration of small-town life that remains a hallmark of American cinema. In 1990, Lynch revolutionized television with Twin Peaks, a series that combined soap opera melodrama with supernatural horror. While the series' influence extended far beyond its initial run, it was revived in 2017 to critical acclaim. Lynch also directed the film Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me, 1992, a prequel exploring the tragic life of Laura Palmer. Lynch's later films, including Lost Highway, 1997, Mulholland Drive, 2001, and Inland Empire, 2006, delved deeper into psychological and narrative experimentation, solidifying his legacy as a master of enigmatic storytelling. Mulholland Drive, often cited as one of the greatest films of the 21st century, earned Lynch his third Oscar nomination for Best Director. Beyond film, Lynch was a painter, musician, and advocate for transcendental meditation, founding the David Lynch Foundation to support mental health initiatives. His work extended into music, with albums and collaborations showcasing his avant-garde sensibilities. Lynch is survived by his 4 children, including daughter Jennifer Lynch, a filmmaker. Known for his unique vision, Lynch's body of work remains a testament to the power of storytelling that challenges, confounds, and captivates. As he once said, "The art life is about being true to yourself and your ideas, and that's the greatest adventure there is." Janoszewski, the French director renowned for his work on iconic films such as Jaws 2, Somewhere in Time, and Supergirl, passed away at the age of 85. He died from respiratory failure at Central Hospital of Loches, France. Born on November 21, 1939, in Paris to a Polish Jewish family, Swark had a remarkable journey that began in wartime Europe. His family fled Nazi-occupied France for Portugal and Argentina, later returning to Paris. After completing his education in management at HEC Paris, Swark pursued his passion for filmmaking, starting as a production assistant on Stanley Donin's Charade, 1963. Swark's career took off in the United States, where he began directing episodes for a major television series such as Ironside, The Rockford Files, Kojak, and Columbo. He transitioned to feature films in the 1970s, making a mark with the horror thriller Bug, 1975. His directorial talent reached a wider audience with Jaws 2, the sequel to Steven Spielberg's blockbuster. In 1980, Swark directed Somewhere in Time, a romantic fantasy starring Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour. Though initially a box office disappointment, the film became a beloved cult classic, earning him a Best Film Award at Italy's Fanta Festival. His subsequent films, including Supergirl and Santa Claus, the movie, 1985, were less successful commercially, but showcased his versatility in various genres. In the 1990s, Swark returned to Europe, directing French comedies like La Vengeance d'une Blonde. By the 2000s, Swark returned to television, where he thrived, directing episodes for Smallville, Grey's Anatomy, Bones, and Fringe. His work on Heroes earned him a Hugo Award nomination in 2008. Swark was married to film production coordinator Cara de Menol and had 2 sons, Sasha and Stefan, both of whom followed him into the film industry. Janoszewski leaves behind a legacy defined by a career that spanned over 6 decades, influencing both film and television. From suspenseful blockbusters to heartwarming dramas, his work will continue to be celebrated by audiences worldwide. Brenton Wood, the soulful voice behind the 1967 hits, the Oogum Boogum song, Gimme Little Sign, and Baby You Got It, passed away at his home in Moreno Valley, California. He was 83 years old. His family confirmed his death, noting that his health had declined after being hospitalized in 2024. Born Alfred Jesse Smith on July 26, 1941, in Shreveport, Louisiana, Wood moved to Los Angeles as a child. After attending Compton High School, where he excelled in track and field, he enrolled at East Los Angeles College and developed a passion for music. Inspired by artists like Jesse Belvin and Sam Cooke, he adopted the stage name Brenton Wood, possibly referencing Los Angeles's Brentwood neighborhood. Wood found success in 1967 with the Oogum Boogum song, which climbed to number 1, 19 on the R&B charts, and number 34 on the Billboard Hot 100. That same year, he released his biggest hit, Gimme Little Sign, which reached number 9 on the Hot 100 and became a gold-certified track. The song also found international success, peaking at number 8 in the UK. Throughout the 1970s, Wood experimented with new sounds, forming his own record label and releasing tracks like Sticky Boom Boom, Too Cold. Though his chart success waned, he continued recording and performing, including duets and collaborations with artists such as Shirley Goodman and Al McKay of Earth, Wind and Fire. In 1986, Wood returned with the album Out of the Woodwork, which reimagined his earlier hits alongside new material. His later releases, including This Love Is For Real in 2001, reaffirmed his place in the soul and R&B community. Despite health challenges, Wood announced a farewell tour in 2024, titled Catch You on the Rebound, the last tour, but paused it due to his declining health. Known for his catchy melodies and heartfelt lyrics, Brenton Wood left an enduring mark on the soul and R&B genres. His music continues to resonate with fans, embodying a timeless era of American music. He is survived by his family, friends, and the countless fans who cherished his contributions to the soundtrack of their lives. Wayne Osmond, a key member of the Osmond brothers and an integral part of the family's musical legacy, passed away at the University of Utah Hospital in Salt Lake City. He was 73. Osmond's death followed a severe stroke, marking the end of a life filled with musical contributions and personal resilience. Born on August 28, 1951 in Ogden, Utah, Wayne was the fourth of 9 children in the Osmond family. Alongside his brothers Alan, Merrill, and Jay, Wayne began performing as a barbershop quartet in 1958. The group gained national attention in 1961 when they were discovered at Disneyland and later featured on The Andy Williams Show. Wayne's role in the Osmonds extended beyond his vocals. Known for his perfect pitch, he mastered 8 instruments during his career and contributed heavily to the group's vocal arrangements and rock sound. As a guitarist and occasional drummer, his work helped shape hits like One Bad Apple, which reached number 1 on the charts. Forbes described him as an overlooked shredder, whose instrumental talents added depth to the Osmonds' music. In addition to his musical accomplishments, Wayne also acted alongside his brothers in the ABC Western The Travels of Jamie McPheeters during the early 1960s. Wayne faced significant health challenges in his later years. Diagnosed with a brain tumor in 1997, he underwent successful treatment, though it left him nearly deaf and reliant on a cochlear implant. He continued to perform with his brothers until a stroke in 2012 made it impossible for him to play guitar. Despite these setbacks, he remained active in the music world, mentoring his nephew David Osmond and occasionally reuniting with his siblings for performances. Offstage, Wayne was a devoted family man and a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He married Kathleen White in 1974, and they raised 5 children together. An aviation enthusiast, he earned the nickname Wings for his piloting skills, continuing to fly planes until mobility issues limited his abilities. Wayne Osmond's contributions to music and his enduring positivity in the face of adversity leave behind a lasting legacy. His influence on the Osmond family's storied career and his devotion to his craft will be remembered by fans and loved ones alike. John Cassavetes, a seasoned character actor with an extensive career in television, film, and theater, passed away at the age of 83. Known for his diverse roles and ability to leave a lasting impression with every performance, Cassavetes was a familiar face to audiences for decades. Born on Christmas Day in 1941 in Chicago, Illinois, Cassavetes began his acting journey in the late 1970s. His first role was in the soap opera Ryan's Hope, where he appeared as Lloyd Lord. Over the years, he guest starred in numerous popular television shows, including Seinfeld, Murder, She Wrote, Law and Order, Moonlighting, and The West Wing. Notably, he played a repairman who suffers a heart attack in an episode of Will and Grace and appeared in CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Cassavetes also made his mark in theater, primarily in off-Broadway productions. He performed in Getting Out at the Marymount Manhattan Theater and the Lucille Lortel Theater, a production that earned 2 Outer Critics Circle Awards. On Broadway, he shared the stage with John Lithgow and George Segal in Requiem for a Heavyweight. In film, Cassavetes took on a variety of memorable roles, from a police detective in See No Evil, Hear No Evil, to appearances in major hits like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Speed, Independence Day, and Enemy of the State. His work spanned genres, showcasing his adaptability and talent. Cassavetes also ventured into commercial work, appearing in a popular Polly-O string cheese ad as a baffled pizzeria owner, and in a Dime Tap cold medicine ad as a trucker offering medical advice. In the world of video games, he lent his voice to the character Sidney Penn in Mafia 2, 2010. Despite his successful career in Hollywood, Cassavetes never strayed far from his theatrical roots and remained a dedicated performer in every medium he pursued. He spent his later years in Blauvelt, New York, after living in Los Angeles. Cassavetes is remembered not only for his dynamic roles but also for his dedication to the craft of acting. His passing marks the end of a rich and varied career that brought joy and entertainment to many. Olivia Hussey, the British actress celebrated for her portrayal of Juliet in Franco Zeffirelli's Romeo and Juliet, passed away at the age of 73. She succumbed to breast cancer at her Los Angeles home, marking the end of a career that spanned 6 decades. Born Olivia Osuna on April 17, 1951, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Hussey was the daughter of Argentine tango singer Osvaldo Ribot and an English mother, Joy Hussey. She moved to London as a child, where she attended the Italia Conti Academy of Theatre Arts, honing her craft from an early age. By her teenage years, Hussey had already begun acting professionally. Hussey's breakout came at age 15 when Zeffirelli cast her as Juliet in his adaptation of Shakespeare's romantic tragedy. Her performance earned her international acclaim, a Golden Globe for New Star of the Year, and a David Di Donatello Award. The film remains a landmark in cinema history for its emotional depth and faithful representation of youthful love. Following Romeo and Juliet, Hussey's career diversified. In 1974, she starred in the cult horror classic Black Christmas, which helped establish the slasher genre. She reunited with Zeffirelli to portray Mary in Jesus of Nazareth, 1977, further cementing her reputation as a versatile actress. Other notable roles include Death on the Nile, 1978, Psycho 4, The Beginning, and Stephen King's It. In addition to her screen work, Hussey became a prominent voice actress, lending her talents to the Star Wars franchise and DC animated universe. Despite her fame, Hussey battled personal struggles, including agoraphobia and the challenges of maintaining privacy amid celebrity. Hussey married 3 times and had 3 children, including actress India Isley. In 2008, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, leading to a double mastectomy. After years of remission, the cancer returned in 2017, and she continued treatment until her passing. Her longtime friend and co-star Leonard Whiting, who played Romeo opposite her Juliet, honored her memory, saying, "Rest now, my beautiful Juliet. No injustices can hurt you now." Hussey leaves behind a legacy as an actress whose beauty, talent, and grace captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. Greg Gumble, a pioneer in sports broadcasting and a prominent voice for decades, passed away at the age of 78. He died at his home in Davie, Florida, after battling cancer. Born on May 3, 1946 in New Orleans, Louisiana, Gumble was the eldest of 4 siblings, including fellow broadcaster Bryant Gumble. Raised on Chicago's South Side, he attended De La Salle Institute and later graduated from Loras College in Iowa, where he played baseball and earned a degree in English. Gumbel's broadcasting career began in 1973 when he transitioned from selling hospital supplies to working as a sportscaster for WMAQ-TV in Chicago. His natural charisma and knowledge of sports led to roles at ESPN, MSG Network, and CBS, where he became one of the most respected voices in sports journalism. In 2001, Gumble made history as the first African American to provide play-by-play commentary for a major U.S. sports championship when he called Super Bowl 35 for CBS. Throughout his career, he covered everything from the NFL and NCAA basketball to the Winter Olympics and Major League Baseball. Gumbel's career highlights included hosting the NFL Today and serving as the lead play-by-play announcer for the NFL on CBS. He also lent his talents to NBC Sports, where he hosted the network's coverage of the 1996 Summer Olympics and called major baseball and basketball events. Known for his professionalism and warmth, Gumble became a trusted voice for millions of viewers. Beyond his technical skills, he broke barriers, inspiring generations of broadcasters. In his personal life, Gumble was married to Marcy Kaczynski since 1976, and the couple had one daughter, Michelle. A man of principle, he once declined to attend a NASCAR event honoring Justice Clarence Thomas due to ideological differences, demonstrating his commitment to his beliefs. Gumbel's legacy as a sports broadcasting pioneer and a role model for aspiring journalists will endure. He is remembered not only for his contributions to sports media, but also for his grace, humility, and ability to connect with audiences. His trailblazing career has left an enduring impact on the industry he helped shape. Hudson Meek, an American actor known for his role as young Baby in the 2017 hit film Baby Driver, passed away at just 16 years old. He succumbed to injuries sustained from a tragic accident in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, where he fell from a moving vehicle. Born on August 5, 2008, Hudson grew up in the Birmingham suburb of Vestavia Hills. He was the son of Derek Meek and Lainey Wells, and began acting alongside his brother at a young age. Raised in a Baptist household, Hudson's faith was an integral part of his life. Hudson's acting career began in 2014 with a brief role in Lifetime's The Santa Con. His breakout performance came in Edgar Wright's Baby Driver, 2017, where he portrayed a young version of the lead character, Baby, played by Ansel Elgort. His performance in the film earned praise for its authenticity and emotional depth, setting the stage for a promising future in Hollywood. Over the years, Hudson appeared in various projects, including episodes of the MacGyver reboot and the films 90 Minutes in Heaven, 2015, Found, 2023, and The School Duel, 2024. Despite his young age, he demonstrated an impressive range and maturity in his performances, leaving a lasting impression on colleagues and audiences alike. Hudson's untimely death has left a void in the lives of his family, friends, and fans. In his memory, the Hudson J. Meek Memorial Scholarship was established. This annual scholarship will be awarded to a student from Vestavia Hills High School, ensuring Hudson's legacy inspires others to pursue their dreams with passion and dedication. Hudson Meek's life, though tragically short, was marked by his talent, kindness, and the joy he brought to those who knew him. He will be remembered not only for his contributions to film, but also for the bright future that was ahead of him. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of cherishing every moment. Tom Christopher, an American actor best known for his memorable roles on One Life to Live, and Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, passed away at the age of 84. His death marks the loss of a versatile performer who captivated audiences across television and stage. Born in Jackson Heights, New York, Christopher pursued his passion for acting at Ithaca College and further honed his craft at the Neighborhood Playhouse, a prestigious institution known for shaping many great actors. His career spanned decades and was defined by his ability to bring complexity and charisma to every role he took on. Christopher is perhaps most celebrated for his dual roles on the ABC soap opera One Life to Live. From 1990 to 1992, and in later stints, he portrayed the villainous mob boss Carlo Hesser, a character whose schemes and presence became a fan favorite. He also brought depth to Hesser's meek twin brother, Mortimer Byrne, showcasing his range as an actor. His contributions to daytime television extended to roles in Loving, Guiding Light, and The Edge of Night, where he originated the character Noel Douglas. In the world of science fiction, Christopher left a lasting impression as Hawk, the half-man, half-bird warrior on Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Introduced in the show's second season in 1981, Hawk became a standout character, with Christopher's performance bringing a blend of strength and introspection to the role. Beyond his television work, Christopher also appeared in theater productions and lent his talents to other projects over the years, earning respect from peers and fans alike for his dedication to the craft. Tom Christopher's career is remembered for his ability to bring compelling characters to life, whether they were heroes, villains, or something in between. His work continues to resonate with audiences, particularly those who followed his iconic soap opera roles and his unforgettable performance in Buck Rogers. Christopher passed away peacefully, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that enriched the world of television. Fans and colleagues alike mourn his loss and celebrate a life dedicated to storytelling and the art of acting. Helen Gallagher, a celebrated American actress, dancer, and singer whose career spanned over 7 decades, passed away in New York City at the age of 98. Known for her dynamic performances on Broadway and her memorable role as Maeve Ryan on the soap opera Ryan's Hope, Gallagher left an enduring legacy in theater and television. Born on July 19, 1926, in Brooklyn, New York, Gallagher was raised in Scarsdale and the Bronx. Her passion for performing began early, despite battling asthma during her childhood. She found her footing in the arts and went on to dazzle audiences in a range of iconic Broadway productions. Gallagher's big break came with her role as Nancy in High Button Shoes, 1947. She went on to win her first Tony Award and a Donaldson Award in 1952 for her performance as Gladys Bumps in Pal Joey. In 1971, she earned her second Tony Award and a Drama Desk Award for her portrayal of Lucille Early in the revival of No, No, Nanette. Other notable Broadway credits include starring in Hazel Flagg and her acclaimed turn as Nikki in Sweet Charity, later taking over the lead role of Charity. On television, Gallagher became a household name as Maeve Ryan, the Irish matriarch on ABC's Ryan's Hope. From 1975 to 1989, she captivated soap opera audiences, winning 3 Daytime Emmy Awards for her heartfelt portrayal. The show's final scene, in which Maeve sings Danny Boy at the family bar, remains an iconic moment in daytime television history. Gallagher also had roles in films like Roseland, 1977, and guest starred on Law and Order and The Cosby Mysteries. She continued to perform off-Broadway and appeared in the independent film Neptune's Rocking Horse, 1997. In addition to her performing career, Gallagher was a dedicated teacher at the Herbert Berghof Studio in New York City, inspiring a new generation of actors. Gallagher is remembered as a trailblazer in entertainment, blending charm, talent, and versatility in her work. Her legacy lives on through her contributions to stage and screen, as well as the many performers she mentored throughout her remarkable life. Chuck Woolery, the charismatic host known for his work on iconic game shows like Wheel of Fortune, Love Connection, and Scrabble, passed away at his home in Horseshoe Bay, Texas. He was 83 years old. Born Charles Herbert Woolery on March 16, 1941, in Ashland, Kentucky, Woolery served in the U.S. Navy before pursuing careers in music, acting, and television. He initially found success as part of the psychedelic pop duo The Avant-Garde, which had a hit with Naturally Stoned in 1968. Later, he released country music singles and wrote songs, including one for Tammy Wynette. Woolery's big break in television came in 1975 when Merv Griffin selected him to be the original host of Wheel of Fortune. His 6-year tenure on the show ended after a salary dispute, but Woolery's career was far from over. He went on to host a series of beloved game shows, including Love Connection, 1983 to 1994, where he popularized the phrase, "We'll be back in 2 and 2, and Lingo, 2002 to 2007. Woolery also hosted Greed and briefly starred in the reality series Chuck Woolery, Naturally Stoned. Aside from television, Woolery dabbled in acting, appearing in the children's show New Zoo Review and films like The Treasure of Jamaica Reef. He later transitioned to radio and podcasting, hosting Save Us Chuck Woolery and Blunt Force Truth, where he discussed conservative political views. A devout Christian, Woolery was married 5 times and had 5 children. Tragically, his eldest son, Chad, died in a motorcycle accident in 1986. Woolery spent his later years advocating for conservative causes, gun rights, and limited government. Despite occasional controversies, Woolery's charm and affability earned him a special place in the hearts of television viewers. His decades-long career as a game show host introduced millions to new formats and brought lighthearted entertainment into their homes. Chuck Woolery is survived by his wife, Kristen, and his children. His legacy as a game show pioneer and multifaceted entertainer will continue to be remembered by fans and colleagues alike. Mark Withers, an accomplished television actor known for his wide-ranging roles on popular TV shows, passed away at the age of 77. He died in Glendora, California, after battling pancreatic cancer. Born on June 25, 1947, in Binghamton, New York, Withers displayed a passion for performing arts early in life. He pursued his education in acting and directing, earning a Bachelor of Arts degree from California State University, Los Angeles, and later completing a Master of Fine Arts at Minnesota State University, Mankato. These formative years laid the foundation for a career spanning decades in television. Withers is perhaps best remembered for his groundbreaking role as Ted Dinard, the ill-fated lover of Stephen Carrington, in the first season of the primetime soap opera Dynasty, 1981. The portrayal of a gay character during an era when such representation was rare on television was both significant and memorable. Beyond Dynasty, Withers was a familiar face in countless iconic television series. His extensive credits included appearances in Wonder Woman, The Greatest American Hero, Magnum, P.I., The Dukes of Hazzard, Heart to Heart, and Remington Steele. In the 1980s and 1990s, he continued to leave his mark with roles in Dallas, L.A. Law, Matlock, Hotel, and Frasier. He also showed his comedic range with appearances in The King of Queens. Withers' career showcased his versatility as he seamlessly moved between dramas, thrillers, and comedies. His talent for bringing depth and authenticity to supporting characters made him a cherished contributor to television's golden era. In addition to his work on screen, Withers' academic background in acting and directing reflected his dedication to the craft, inspiring those around him. Withers is survived by his family, friends, and a legacy of memorable performances that entertained audiences for generations. His work continues to be celebrated by fans who remember his contributions to some of the most beloved TV series in history. Jack Jones, the celebrated American singer and actor renowned for his smooth vocals and timeless hits, passed away at the age of 86. He died from leukemia at Eisenhower Medical Center in Rancho Mirage, California. Born on March 14, 1938, in Hollywood, California, Jones grew up surrounded by music and performance as the son of actor Alan Jones and actress Irene Hervey. He began his career as a crooner capturing audiences with his renditions of romantic ballads and pop standards. Over his illustrious career, he won 2 Grammy Awards and became a defining voice of the great American songbook. Jones first found fame in the early 1960s with hits like Lollipops and Roses and Wives and Lovers, the latter written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. His rich, velvety voice and classic arrangements made him a favorite on radio and television. Another signature performance was his rendition of The Love Boat, the iconic theme song for the hit television series. Throughout his career, Jones released dozens of albums, including The Impossible Dream, Breadwinners, and Seriously Frank, a tribute to Frank Sinatra. He worked with some of the era's most renowned arrangers, including Nelson Riddle and Don Costa, and his repertoire spanned pop, jazz, country, and Broadway standards. In addition to his music career, Jones acted in films and television. He appeared in Airplane 2, the sequel, 1982, among other projects, and was a frequent guest on variety shows such as The Ed Sullivan Show and The Dean Martin Show. Later in life, he transitioned into musical theater, taking on roles in productions like Man of La Mancha and Guys and Dolls. Jones was married 6 times and had 2 daughters, Crystal and Nicole. In his later years, he resided in Indian Wells, California, with his wife, Eleonora. Remembered for his polished vocals and enduring contributions to music and entertainment, Jack Jones leaves behind a legacy of timeless performances and beloved songs that continue to resonate with audiences worldwide. Sam Moore, the legendary soul singer best known as half of the iconic duo Sam and Dave, passed away at the age of 89. He died following surgery at a hospital in Coral Gables, Florida. Born Samuel David Hicks in Miami, Florida, in October 1935, Moore rose to fame as the powerful tenor voice in Sam and Dave. The duo, known for their electrifying live performances, left an indelible mark on soul and R&B music. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Grammy Hall of Fame, and the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. Sam and Dave's chart-topping hits in the 1960s included Soul Man, Hold On, I'm Comin', and I Thank You. Their music, a blend of gospel-inspired vocals and the gritty sound of Southern soul, was produced by the legendary Stax Records team and backed by Booker T and the MGs and the Memphis Horns. The Grammy-winning Soul Man, written by Isaac Hayes and David Porter, became an anthem of empowerment during the Civil Rights Movement. Following the duo's split in 1981, Moore embarked on a solo career, collaborating with artists such as Bruce Springsteen, Don Henley, and Phil Collins. His 2006 solo album, Overnight Sensational, featured an all-star lineup and earned critical acclaim. Moore overcame a 15-year battle with addiction in the 1980s and became an advocate for artists' rights and anti-drug programs. His autobiography, co-written with music critic Dave Marsh, chronicled his journey through success, struggle, and redemption. Throughout his career, Moore remained a revered performer, gracing stages worldwide and contributing to landmark events like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 25th anniversary concert. He continued to record and tour well into his later years, performing with luminaries such as Sting and Elvis Costello. Moore is survived by his wife, Joyce McRae, whom he married in 1982, and by numerous children. His legacy as one of the greatest soul singers of all time endures through the timeless music that inspired generations and the vibrant energy he brought to every performance. Breaking news of the day. News 1. Concerns about comedy legend. Jerry Seinfeld's health have surfaced after viewers noticed his hands trembling during a recent interview on In Depth with Graham Bensinger. At 70, the beloved comedian sparked speculation on social media, with some wondering if the shaking could indicate an underlying health issue, including Parkinson's disease. Seinfeld has yet to address the speculation, but fans have flooded online platforms with messages of love and support. Despite the buzz, Seinfeld remains as active as ever. He discussed his upcoming Netflix film Unfrosted, which he directed, while also reflecting on the challenges comedians face in balancing their careers and personal lives. Known for his sharp wit and observational humor, Seinfeld also shared his thoughts on political correctness in comedy, sparking further conversation among fans. As fans await updates, they continue to rally behind the iconic comedian, celebrating his enduring impact on entertainment and hoping for many more laughs in the years ahead. News 2. Hollywood and fans experienced a moment of shock when a false Facebook post claimed that beloved actor Michael Douglas, 80, had passed away. The rumor quickly circulated on social media, causing concern among fans and peers alike. However, the Academy Award-winning star is alive, well, and thriving. Douglas, a cancer survivor who defeated stage 4 squamous cell carcinoma of the oral cavity, continues to enjoy good health, attending regular checkups to maintain his remission. In response to the rumors, Douglas's agent swiftly issued a statement. "Michael is healthy, happy, and living his best life. We appreciate the love, but we urge everyone to fact-check before sharing such serious claims." Fans celebrated the clarification, expressing relief and admiration for Douglas's enduring resilience. The incident highlights the importance of verifying information before spreading it online. Douglas remains an active force in Hollywood, cherishing time with family and preparing for future projects. His strength and positivity continue to inspire fans worldwide.